She's hi. Would you mind talking to us? Anybody can talk. About the education system in Baltimore City. What's going on in the education system?
What's up, everybody? Today we are here. We are out on Man on the Street getting opinions from Baltimoreans about what they think regarding the Baltimore City public school education system.
First of all, we don't have truant officers no more. When I was coming up, if kids didn't come to school, somebody went to the house and found out why they're not coming to school.
Okay.
You know, they don't do that anymore. You know what I mean?
And they had Miss White. Miss White ain't play.
Miss White, who's that?
She used to be the lady down the courthouse.
Call them
truant officers.
Oh, the truant officers. They don't have those anymore.
We don't have them no more. And if I was on the street when I was coming up, the police would pull you up and take you to school or take you home to figure out why you in the streets. There's nobody supervising the children no more. It's like they do what they want to do. And plus you got to remember another thing, it ain't just the school, you got some bad kids.
Okay.
You got some dangerous kids that's going to school nowadays.
Okay.
You know, they going to school with a vengeance.
They don't fear nothing.
No, they don't fear nothing. They don't have no respect, you know, for the teachers. I think the teachers don't make enough money. They should be getting paid just as much as a police officer.
And the parents don't respect the teachers because if their child do something and they send them home and the parent go up there, they cuss the teachers out.
Yeah.
So how do you expect your children to respect the teachers if your children don't, if you don't, the adult don't respect the children?
So how do you think it got to this like this? How do you think it got to this?
Politics.
Politics. What does that
They
mean?
start cutting out libraries, recreation centers, closing down places where kids can go to get after-school help and stuff like that. They stop that. Keep them off the street.
But you said the rec centers and the library, like in Baltimore City, I hear the politicians say they open a rec center almost every year.
Yeah, but now they got rec centers where at night they become shelters.
Okay.
They also need to audit more too, because there's a lot of problems falling that the school systems wanted the money, the funding for the schools, so they pass it on to kids, and the kids ain't getting no education. So somewhere in politics, like you said, politics got a lot to do with it.
Right.
If they just want the funding and don't care nothing about the kids, what's the future going to be for the kids?
So if it's politics, at least if some of it is politics or a lot of it is politics, then who's putting these people in office? Who's voting these people in office?
The people, us, we put them in office because just like all politics, you see the representative. Until they get in. And once they get in, then you see the real person. Politics, then you see who they are. Ain't none about what
we
they
don't have enough money. That's
do what?
They keep saying
We got lottery. We just talked about the 5-digit. They killing with lottery. I got some in my pocket right now. Lottery killing. They say the casino money is gonna go to education.
They put
all of that stuff.
They gonna kill on.
They just said about how much money they gave the police. They got a bonus for them. I mean, not a bonus. They got a salary sitting on the side for the police. Get that to the schools, the kids.
To the teachers, at least to the teachers, you know. So you got so much money coming into Baltimore, but where is it going? It sure ain't going. Every time they say, "Well, we want you to vote on the stadium," the money is going to go. Some of the money going to go to the school system, the casino. Some of the money going to go to the school system. Ain't no money going to the school system. They sit in school with no heat, no air conditioning, nothing.
So we have an election coming up in Baltimore City. And I don't know if you all are voting in Baltimore City or not, but all the things you're saying, are you all willing to take a chance and vote differently?
I vote, but I live in Baltimore County.
Okay.
I'm in the county.
Okay.
I don't vote. I don't even believe in politics.
You don't believe in politics? You just said it's the politics.
That's the problem, but I don't believe in it though. I don't think my vote matters. That's why I don't vote. That's just my personal opinion.
I'm 64 years old. I ain't seen their politician fix nothing.
It ain't fixing nothing.
It can't be fixed. I don't know what. God is the ultimate authority, and that's the only thing gonna fix all of this is God. It sure ain't gonna be the politicians, because all the mayor says is if you see something, say something. That's all he's saying.
That's all he knows.
All you gotta go do get Fox for him.
So you all have a lot of wisdom amongst you. What would you tell younger people right now? What would you tell them to do? What are they supposed to do?
Get their education, because without their education, they not gonna go.
But how are they supposed to get it if they're in the city school and they're not being taught and all the things you always talking about? How are they supposed to get it?
Well, for me, at a certain age, you should really know what you want to do. And if you got a parent or a grandparent that's pushing you to get your education, stop tolerating your children running your household. That's the biggest mistake right there.
Oh, so it starts at home.
It starts at home. Their parents are more their children's friend these days instead of their parents.
Okay.
They want to go along to get along. And that's where the problem comes. When I came along, we had a village. If the neighbor or anybody in that community see me do something wrong, they beat me. Went and told my parents I got another beating. I got in trouble. I had to be held accountable for my actions. So if the parents is not making their kids be accountable for their actions, then they gonna continue to do what they do. And not only now, Big Mom only 34 years old. So she partying, hanging out with their kids. And then they want to blame the children or the school system telling they working 2 jobs. It's still your responsibility to make sure your child is getting their education.
Right.
Can't put it on the teacher. What part do you play in?
Any final words for us?
Keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
Somebody might hear it.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
And before you go, and tell them start paying the trash man more money.
Oh, Lord, that's what he do. Hey,
Thank you all.